Hey Pokemon Champions, what's going on? It's Champion Blaze here, and what if you guys were Pokemon trial captains? What would your puzzle be? What creative conundrum would your trial goers have to figure out in order to pass your trial? In this series, we create trials for 18 types in Pokemon, whether that's making brand new ones for types that didn't get a trial in the Alola games, or remastering the ones that were already created in the Sun and Moon games. Today we're going to be making a trial for the very hard and metallic Steel type. The Steel type kind of had its own trial. I mean, Totem Togedemaru was a thing in the games, but let's see if we can make it a bit more creative and a bit more fun in today's video. With that being said, let's dive in to the Steel type trial remastered. Ikuzo, Kimi ne Kimeta? So Pokemon Champions, when we get to the Steel type trial, it's going to start off at Hokalani Observatory, where the electric tile from both Milane and Sophocles takes place in all Sun and Moon games. But what's going to be different this time around is that when we get to Hokalani Observatory, we're going to explore it as normal, except the trial will not take place here. Instead, it's going to take place at the geothermal power plant. Now, as we all know, Pokemon is notorious ever since Generation 6 for giving us a power plant or a location we are just unable to explore. In Generation 6 and X and Y, we had the Kalos power plant that we couldn't go explore. In Generation 7, it is the geothermal power plant in Sun and Moon. And in Generation 8, it's the power plant that Chairman Rose owns that you can see on, I believe, Route 4 before you're going to Turffield after you've been to Modestoke for the very first time. So in today's trial, I give us the opportunity to go explore the geothermal power plant and see what's really in there. What is it all about? What can we find there? So we go to the geothermal power plant, and the reason for going is because Milane has heard rumors that he's heard noises, that other people have heard noises about the geothermal power plant that normally, under normal circumstances, wouldn't happen. There wouldn't be any noise there. So it's your job to go down, investigate, and see what's causing all the ruckus. You get down to the geothermal power plant, and you find out that the systems are going haywire. They're going crazy, not working correctly at all. They're severely malfunctioning, and it's really dangerous to go and maneuver about in the geothermal power plant. But you make your way inside and you find out that all the electric type Pokemon and the steel type Pokemon have been messing with the circuits, messing with the systems, and manipulating all the magnetic field around them. So the geothermal power plant isn't safe for anyone, and it's very dangerous to go in there. So your mission is to battle all the steel and electric type Pokemon that are making a mess in the geothermal power plant, such as Clink, Clang, Clang Clang, Magneton, Magnezone, Magnemite. Pokemon like Bronzor and Bronzong. You're going to fight Pokemon of these variety, and you're going to take them out, and eventually the systems will begin just to shut down, but they still won't be working correctly. They just won't be causing any mayhem anymore. After defeating all the Pokemon, you're going to end up finding that the Pokemon that started causing this was actually Totem Togedemaru. So now it's time for you to go up against Totem Togedemaru and take it down in a battle, but it's got some allied Pokemon it's going to be using alongside it. Its allied Pokemon are going to be Magnezone, Metang, and Bronzong. So quite a few powerful Steel-type Pokemon to go up against. But if you brought a Fire-type like Turtonator that you can catch right outside the power plant, then you should be in good shape to take down these Pokemon and Totem Togedemaru. And of course you will take them down. But, like I said, it's never easy to get your Z Crystal right away after beating a Totem Pokemon. You now face the Kahuna and go up against a Grand Trial after this particular trial. So after defeating the Totem, I will come up to you, and I'm going to say these words to you about defeating the Pokemon. Whoa, Challenger, it seems you were able to take down these Steel-type Pokemon. But you haven't seen what a real Steel-type Pokemon is, so let me show you how durable and tough they really are. If you want Steelium-Z, you're going to have to come and get it. And then the battle will begin. So the battle against the Grand Trial Kahuna is beginning, and the Pokemon you are going to go up against include Aggron, Steelix, and Bastiodon. These Steel-type Pokemon are sure to give you a tough battle in order to earn Steelium-Z. However, I know you will take down my 3 Steel-type Pokemon, and for that you will now earn Steelium-Z. After defeating me, I'm going to say these words to you. Well, Trainer, it seems you're stronger than the average Steel-type, even stronger than mine. But in order to continue on your journey and be our first ever champion, you're going to need to be stronger and durable than your opponents that you're going to come across. And trust me when I say you will find some tough opponents. But with the grit that you have, I'm sure you'll do just fine. And there we go, Pokemon Champions. That's what I would do if I had a Steel-type trial and was its kahuna. But let me know down in the comments below what you guys would do if you had your own Steel-type trial. How would you design it? What would the theme be? What's the problem now we have to solve? And what Pokemon do we fight? So with that being said, I will be back with another video shortly. And until then, I hope you're training hard and I'll catch you guys later.